That was some pretty good tunes. Those of you that may have heard of a lady, Ann Feeney, labor and folk singer, I understand that Brother Brovix has sang a few tunes with her also.
Throughout last October.
So we appreciate it. As he said, we covered his travel here, but he worked for free, so if you happen to have a few bucks to help him pay the unknown landlord, he could use your help. UCM, you want to take a second and come up here? A long time ago, I had a dream of trying to find a way to get organized labor and organized religion a little bit more together than they were. Along the way, I also ran an organizing campaign at a Catholic hospital, and I thought that I would never see anything so terrible in my life. But if you can imagine, all of the sisters in the hospital with burning their votive candles and pulled off of all of their jobs in the entire hospital so that they could go to their quarters and they could pray that the United Steelworkers of America would not organize their hospital, which would not even exist in this town if it weren't for the fact that it's a big union town and we had a bunch of wages that paid for taxes and built the hospital. Look around, organized labor is why this place is here. This building was built by organized labor at no cost to the Park District. So that's one reason we're here. Anyhow, my dream was to get labor and religion together. And through some friends, I happened to meet an organization called United Congregations of Metro East. Amongst their missions is to bring better treatment of minorities in employment, particularly in government-paid employment. In other words, the new bridge project and other things like that, highways. Anyhow, I'm going to have one of their members speak in a minute. But what happened is through people that I worked with, I discovered this UCM. United Congregations of Metro East is now a key ally in this community with organized labor, particularly the steel workers. They're a dues-paying member of the Madison County Federation of Labor, which is the local arm of the AFL-CIO. So we've got about 30 churches in Madison and St. Clair County. They have a sister organization in St. Louis, and it's been a very fruitful partnership for labor and for United Congregations of Metro East. We seem to have a symbiotic relationship where when one of us needs something, the other knows somebody that we can call and get it done for little or nothing, and our networks result in things like this where we get good crowds turned out at events. So Larry Evans is going to talk to you, and Larry and we got a strange relationship. I was a security officer and a shit-disturbing union guy at the steel mill in town. Larry ended his career in management there, right? And here we are working together as organized labor and United Congregations of Metro East. Larry's got a few things to say.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this, thank you. Thank you for giving me this time. Before I tell you about an event, I just want to say that the struggles for justice in our communities and on the shop floor are the same struggles. The struggle for decent wages and justice in the workplace so that our families can sit around their dinner table with dignity. It's the same struggle. Whether it takes place inside a plant or in your neighborhood. And the reason so often that there isn't justice, there isn't healthy communities and healthy churches and healthy people is because too many of us are not involved. And so I want to offer you an opportunity to be involved. On the 24th of this month at noon, we are going to be on the Eads Bridge. We will get it closed down, and we are going to stage a rally for fair hiring and contract letting on the Mississippi River Bridge project. Now that's not happening, and what we want, this is all of our money. This is taxpayers' money, and everyone in our communities should have an opportunity to participate in the work. We're not asking for special dispensation, we're asking for a fair chance. The other component of that is we want local contractors and local communities and local workers to work on those projects. We don't want them going from California, bringing people from California to work and let contracts in our community and take this money out of the Metro East. I would ask you to be in the parking lot at the Casino Queen before 11:30, and we'll walk up on the bridge, and we are partnering with people in St. Louis who are going to meet us in the middle of that bridge, and we're going to have speakers. It's probably going to last about an hour, and we're going to speak to this issue. We hope to have politicians. We're going to make them an ask and hold their feet to the fire. We want justice in the workplace, whether it's in our communities or on the factory floor. So please join us. Again, that's the 24th of this month. The Casino Queen parking lot. Look for the UCM banner, and we'll walk to the middle of the bridge and meet people in St. Louis, because they want the same thing. They just want a fair chance.